This is Close Combat Panthers in the Fog. You're watching episode 56 of the Axis campaign. Take a moment to support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. The sun is setting on August 10th. We have the 1800 phase ahead of us, and we are going to stay put in Tier P with Kampfgruppe Kuhlmann. In Verny, we have SS Panzer Grenadier Regiment 2-1. They are going to stay put as well. In Val d'Isère, SS Panzer Regiment 2 is going to stay put. We are going to still try and get recon from 10th SS moved west into Tier P where they can merge up with Kampfgruppe Kuhlmann. Last time they were halted by an airstrike, so we'll see how that goes. In Le Mesnil-Adelie, we are going to leave Panzer Grenadier Regiment 2 from 2nd Panzer Division here. Down in Vieux Bourg, we have Panzer Grenadier Regiment 304 as well as SS Panzer Grenadier Regiment 3. These two units are going to merge, and hopefully we have enough units there to form a full battle group and deal with whatever comes in front of us. In La Balouse, we have our 116th Recon Panzer. We've got them moving west to just continue exploring and collecting maps as available. Lastly, our final battle group in the south, we have SS Panzer Grenadier Regiment 4, who is currently running unopposed. They are also securing maps, and they are closing in on enemy territory, so we'll see if they get another free move or if we're going to be in for a fight in the next one. Okay, all went well. So we got enemies in Ponce, and that's really it. Our first fight is going to, well, it's actually our only fight, but our first fight is going to be up at Le Vieux Bourg. We have SS Panzer Grenadier Regiment 3, freshly merged, taking on 35th Division. All right, let's go ahead and welcome a combination of South Park and Family Guy battle groups. So I pulled first platoon from South Park, second platoon is now from Family Guy, and then support is a mixture of half and half. Enemy is fuel critical, ammo critical, and then first platoon is rifle, second platoon is also rifle. Support has a lone random recon team, and 2 Shermans and 4 M10s. So they're packing 6 tanks to our 7. I do worry about those M10s on our Panthers a little bit, but as long as we play this cautiously, I think we still have the advantage here. All right, so on the northwest corner, I have 2nd Platoon holding down the buildings west of Hill 99. Enemy was pretty aggressive there last time. They had a tank and a decent amount of infantry that were trying to push into these buildings, so I've responded accordingly. I have Towley and Mr. Hankey hiding on the road. They cannot see the hill, but this spot worked well for, was it Cleveland last time? And they were able to get a tank shot when the vehicle rolled down. To the south of these guys, I do have Mr. Mackey and PC Principal looking north. There are woods right here to their right that obscure them, and they both have clear line of sight to the top of Hill 99. So if there's tank or tanks up there, we are going to be in the fight right off the rip. South of them, I have Meg, Brian, and Adam West holding down the flag in this building by the orchard. The enemy did want to push this as well, so I have modified it a little bit. Instead of having anybody near the front, I am pulling to the rear. I have everybody on defend. If the enemy comes in there, we're hopefully just going to gun them down as they enter the building. But this way, enemy armor hopefully won't be quite the problem it was as the last fight. First platoon is in the south. I have Tolkien split all by themselves. Nobody really tried to push too hard to the south, so I'm really banking on a single MG42 holding that position. And I don't want to say it will work great, but I could peel off like Adam West or something and run south if Tolkien's going to get overwhelmed. The rest of first platoon, Butters, Wendy, Kyle, they are hiding in the canal in the middle of the field. I checked line of sight to the building to the east and to the west. They're in like a 3 or 3.5 meter depression. They can't see anything. I'm hoping that means nothing can see them. East of them, Stan, Cartman, Kenny. Same situation. They're in like a 3.5 meter depression. they cannot see the building. And the goal here is if we pick off some vehicles, do some damage to infantry, we've got somebody nearby who can move in and secure these spots. And then in the event that we don't actually clear the map in this fight, we are at least taking some territory and decluttering the enemy terrain. Southeast of them, I have our final 3 tanks. We have Joe, Cleveland, and Quagmire. These guys are pretty well hidden. They can cover the closest enemy spawn point. There is a weird spot up here in the north where Quagmire and Cleveland can both see, but mostly here just to conceal our infantry and draw attention to our tanks, and then pummel the enemy who do spawn in these buildings before moving the infantry in. I like it. I don't love it. I was unable to use the northeast corner, so we're stuck with the current plan. Because there was no good cover where I could hide anybody and then move into the northeast corner, I am not trying to do that, and that is why 1st Platoon is in the southeast. Contact tank east. We are engaged. Oh, we're missing. Another Sherman located. Oh, we are taking a round in the turret. 1 tank down. Infantry on the move. I hear machine gun fire. Tanks are engaging infantry in the north.
We're under heavy fire.
Got a little mechanized assault on the east end. Cleveland's view is obscured by Quagmire, so might move, I don't know, we might just move Cleveland back a little bit. I don't know if it'll help, but I was expecting to find something there. They did have 6 total tanks. We have hit 1. We have located a 2nd. There are 4 unknown tanks. Okay, nobody has line of sight there. So we'll go ahead and stop Cleveland there. I'm actually just going to turn him north. There we go. Rotate. I don't know if I just turn Quagmire north now in preparation. Contact west. Infantry on the move. Oh, this might block Joe. Nope, wrong one. No line of sight there. Crop field is in the way. What do we got going on? Infantry here. They are still engaging. I don't think we can. M4 Sherman is destroyed. We got a vehicle crew. Nothing I'm too worried about over there. Infantry is pushing south. I don't know that I'm comfortable enough to move our infantry in there. I'm not certain that there's nobody there hiding. Still, I believe just infantry. We have neutralized 2 of 6 tanks. I'm reluctant to move Joe across this just because I'd hate to get them tracked for no reason. I would almost rather move Quagmire. How close are we? We're already 70 meters. I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll go like this. I don't know if I pop one of my heads up just to see if we get shot at. Let's run up there, and then we'll try and run back. Hopefully we can keep their heads down. No idea if this was infantry or a vehicle. More infantry running here. Alright, we actually made that move. I'm just going to try and run across. Clearing infantry well. They are in this building right here. They're in the rear of it. Alright, we'll target there. And... oh, maybe right there. Contact close. Another vehicle crew, nothing to worry about. Tolkien's going to have a couple of kills, even though they didn't really do anything. No idea. Probably infantry, the way they're moving around. Still infantry there. All right, let's get Cleveland rolled up. Not sure if Kenny dropped to the ground because of fire from the north, or if just these guys started engaging him and they took cover. So let's move these guys into the building, try and secure it. I will sit tight. They did hold the farm last time, so we will wait on that. Not sure this is clear. We could send Lois out on a scouting mission. I will just have them sneak. I'm expecting to find 4 tanks somewhere. Are we under attack or are we engaging with cannon rounds? I think it's just our cannon rounds. Instead of Cleveland just driving straight up, they went through the trees, and then now they're moving north. So I think we'll have Cleveland just hold position right here on the road. Infantry moving in. Quagmire does not see them. Joe does. Engage there. Drawing fire from the north. We got more infantry set up here. Can we get everybody to hold up right here in the rear? Try and avoid taking many casualties. We did take 1 at least. Took a second one. I don't know if we actually crawl back out. We're taking quite a few. See if we can crawl out of the building and stay in the rear. We know we have infantry here. I should have mortar support in this fight, I think. So I don't know if it just isn't available yet, and it will be, or if I'm mistaken and I did not assign it. I'm expecting to find armor right here. So I want to be semi-cautious as we move our Family Guy tanks north. But I would like to clear this building, and I'd like to be able to put rounds on this hedgerow. I do not want to move Mr. Mackey out just yet because they have decent line of sight to cover right here. And yeah, we can hit that. And that I feel like is a pretty decent position that we want to hold so we can get Lois up in there. They have so many units right here at the farm. They really do. And I don't know if part of the problem is maybe they don't have mobile tanks. Their tanks might actually be out of fuel and they're not moving. They're not fighting, what have you, because they can't. So some of them might have no fuel and have ammo, or vice versa. We still have to use some caution as we maneuver, but I'm wondering if that's why we're not seeing more tanks on the move. They did hold this position last time. Contact west. Recon wiped out. They did hold this position. So I'm going to assume there's a vehicle there until proven otherwise. So we're going to use caution with Cleveland going north. Joe is going to turn left. We'll do the same with Quagmire. And then Stan has 1 casualty. Cartman has 1. Kenny has 2. I might crawl Stan up in there just to see if they can get eyes on this hedgerow so we can engage. I hate having my tanks on top of each other because I don't want to encourage an airstrike or an artillery barrage should they have one. Contact north. M10 tank destroyer engaging. Cleveland, you're facing the wrong way. I need to get Cleveland rotated. Right there. Engage. We took one in the nose. I don't know if it was this guy. I think it was another one. Is there another one somewhere? Let's back Cleveland out of there. We're getting shot at from somewhere else. Possibly one of these or possibly over here. But we do not have line of sight on whatever's engaging us. So Cleveland's going to stay put. Ooh, nope. They're going to keep rolling. They're still getting shot. I'm not sure what can see Cleveland. But whatever it is, they can clearly see Cleveland. Can't target them. Stan is here. We'll let them open up. Contact in this building. Won't let me engage it, but there is something there. All right, Lois, crawl up there and secure the flag. We'll see if we can peek over the hill and see if there's something sitting there. And our boys to the west, maybe they move up a little bit. Try and get them closer to where we would make an assault from. So just keep them in the ravine. Whatever that is, we can't see it, so I don't know if it's really in the back and it's just giving a weird glitch, but I don't really want to get closer to that building just yet. Cleveland can't see whatever he's trying to target, these guys. So weird. Like, I just don't really get it. Okay, flag is secured. Keep crawling low, so we got a couple meters to go, and then we'll be able to see if there's something there. Infantry retreating. I could pull Mr. Mackey out a little bit. See if Mr. Mackey gets eyes on anything. Lots of contacts here. Lots. Engage there. I don't know if there's a good way around where Joe could get line of sight to help this fight. Contact in the building. Butters has spotted an enemy. Butters is here. That's probably the one that we're talking about. No, I don't think that's the one Butters spotted. We are drawing fire from right here. I don't know if these guys would be at risk from that. I don't think so. Alright. Joe is here and can help. Turn that front. Engage. Cleveland is kind of trapped. I don't know if I bring them back and try and get them out of there another direction. We could go... Let's see if they'll turn around. And since we are not currently making any progress, we'll let them come the long way around over here. See how that plays out for us. All quiet along there. I don't know that that means it's clear, but it is quiet. Let's move up here. We're drawing fire. Stan. Kenny, I do not actually want you to go there anymore. I want you to get there. Can Joe help? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe right there. Looks like it's a little bit further south. Okay, Kenny, stay put. Might have to try and maneuver a tank through here. Contact north, more infantry. Stan can help. Joe can't see. We'll let them keep moving west. Cleveland's doing Cleveland things. These guys have been static. I don't know what they're thinking, but they are taking that initiative that I didn't want them to take. All right, it seems that we need to go a little further, I guess. Height here is 48 meters, 49 meters down there. I don't know if we go like that direction. But it seems that we can't quite see over the hill yet. That's actually 49.5 meters in front of us, so there's still a little bit of an uphill before we can see. Beautiful cannon round. Now, I don't want to go much closer with Joe because they're going to start getting into AT range. But we did have to get them across. Uh-oh. We did have to get them across that canal. Right there. Engage. Try and get some armor support on these guys. Lois is taking a hit. I don't know if Lois can actually get out of there. Try and avoid our conflicting lines of sight, but can we get Mr. Hanky on this? Not really. They are trying to engage units down here to the southeast. I hate to try this, but it's about the only thing that will get them line of sight close. Infantry support is arriving. Chris is almost here. Lois is panicked. I do have Peter coming in for HQ support. Right there. Engage. Chris is on scene. Couple meters to go, Chris. Yes, please keep your heads down for just a moment. Lois is down to a single unit. I don't know if they can bug out of there. And could we make that run? Mr. Hanky doesn't have line of sight there. I don't know actually if we'd be better off trying to get this angle. If we go like something in there and then put Towley right there. And then Mr. Mackey kind of stuck for the moment. It's possible that they have multiple tanks up here. I mean, they could still have them here, but I haven't spotted anything. Contact, tank. Stop there. Stop there. Rifle team, engage that. We got shot in the flank. Can I rotate? We have no line of sight, so I got to back out of there. I don't know if I charge forward with Tally and try and get a shot through the hedges. Ooh. There we go. Good shot. Good shot. Kill that vehicle crew. More cannon fire. East. Tank destroyer. Target. Mr. Hanky. Nope. Come on, Towley. Let's get Mr. Hanky rolling down here. Joe can't help. We just took a round. Kenny can't reach the destination. I probably didn't tell him to go far enough. Oh, there we go. So we maintain 100% morale. Enemy is down to 31%. Axis gained control of the entire area. The Allied forces were unable to retreat and were forced to disband. So they were fully surrounded. They were out of ammo. They were out of fuel. That was their last stand. Axis total victory. Beautiful outcome. Took some time. Went longer than I expected it to, but I was not super aggressive, and I probably could have started pushing on the north end sooner, but I did want to try and keep my attention on one fight at a time. We saw how that went when I disregarded it last time. We did kill 29. We wounded 36. We took 9 prisoners, destroyed 3 tanks, captured 3 tanks. They wounded 8 men, destroyed no vehicles, damaged no vehicles, killed nobody. Great outcome there. Keep in mind also, this is our only fight in the 1800 phase. The map is starting to take shape very nicely. We are both very low in morale. Enemy at 34% to our 42%. As it stands now, it's an Axis major victory. We have 4 maps left to secure, and then we have to retain control of our maps in the north where the enemy is trying to re-attack. We have killed 873 infantry. We have wounded 1,412. We've taken 58 prisoners. We destroyed 135 tanks, damaged 12, taken an additional 7 as captures. We've destroyed 47 vehicles, captured 4, none are damaged. We've captured 7 guns, destroyed and damaged none. They have killed 209 of our infantry, wounded 376, and taken 36 as prisoners. We have lost 23 tanks destroyed with an additional 7 damaged. They've destroyed 15 of our vehicles and captured 1, and they have destroyed 2 of our guns. So the stats skew heavily in our favor, especially when you consider the fact that we are on the offensive. However, we have a far smaller pool to draw from, so that might be just as costly, if not worse, for us, simply because they have a far larger pool of reinforcements, and we are kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel in some of these units. All in all, still a good outcome. We'll see what we can do in the upcoming battles. In first platoon, we have Cartman, no kills. Stan has 6 kills. Kyle, no kills. Kenny, no kills. Wendy, no kills. Butters, no kills. Tolkien, 2 kills. Down in second platoon, we got Peter, no kills. Chris, no kills. Lois, almost wiped out. Very unfortunate. Lois will disband. Also no kills. Stewie, no kills. Brian, 1 kill. Meg, no kills. Adam West, 1 kill. Into our armor. Mr. Mackey up first. We have 8 kills. Then we got our Family Guy crew. This one is going to be Joe. Joe has 6 kills. Next is Cleveland. Cleveland has 5 second-class Iron Crosses. I don't even know. But standing tall at that intersection, I guess, is a clutch play or something. But we did secure 2 tank kills, and that's an awesome start. Cleveland was a rock star there. And then they do have 13 additional infantry kills. Next is Quagmire. Quagmire has no armor kills, but 16 infantry kills. We are heading back to South Park Armor. This is going to be PC Principal coming in with 4 kills. Mr. Hanky, 1 tank kill, 2 infantry kills. And Towley with 3 infantry kills. Enemy first platoon leader, no kills. Rifle, no kills. BAR, wiped out. Rifle, wiped out. BAR, no kills. Rifle, no kills. BAR, 1 kill, unharmed. Second platoon leader, no kills. Rifle, wiped out. BAR, wiped out. Rifle, surrendered, wiped out, 3 kills. BAR, wiped out, 1 kill. Rifle, unharmed, no kills. BAR, wiped out, 2 kills. Recon, wiped out. Sherman, destroyed, no kills. Another Sherman, unharmed, no kills. M10, destroyed, no kills. M10, destroyed, 1 kill. M10, destroyed, no kills. M10, unharmed, no kills. So, I feel like it was a promising battle. It was a little bit more eventful than I would have liked. I got kind of nervous there with Cleveland for a few moments, but I think the smart thing to do was to reverse them out of there instead of trying to ego challenge whatever was shooting at us, because The one tank we knew about couldn't be the only one firing with how quick the succession of shots was. If you guys enjoyed the battle, go ahead and leave a like. Click the subscribe button to support the channel, and you can support me as a content creator by becoming a channel member. Don't forget to check out the Amazon affiliate links down below, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.